It's my one life, and I give it everything I got. I am music. I am sports. I am the culture. It's a quick news break. We yours truly. I'm the one and only. I go by the name of Mr. TALIAFERRO. Please make sure you're following your boy. It's on Instagram, and y'all know what is it at? What is it at? It's at Mr. TALIAFERRO. As I said in a previous video, I want to thank everybody that tuned into my live stream over the weekend. Over 4,000 people tuned in. I think I'm gonna make that into a podcast with you guys as my co-host. Y'all stay tuned for more details on that. This video, though, is dedicated to a podcast that is already popping. All right, the Joe Budden podcast, which I've told you guys on my platform many times, is my favorite podcast. I gotta check that bad boy out 2 times a week. Every time they drop, if I'm up at 6 a.m., I'm tuned in to the JBP. I love it. Love Joe Budden as a personality. But I gotta admit, bruh, Joe has had a terrible week or two. Well, first off, Joe announces that the Spotify deal is ending in a couple weeks, and that how they wouldn't give him a number that was what Joe seemed valuable and deemed suitable for his brand and his platform. So he announced that they're ending on Spotify. Maybe they're going somewhere else. I've heard Amazon Music. We'll see. We'll see about that in the future. But his personal life has hit the forefront as his business deals have went south. As according, to Joe himself, Tahiri, his ex that he used to be with publicly on the Love and Hip Hop show, so I've been told and so I've saw, right? She accused Joe of some very hellacious assault claims that he talked about on his platform on the last episode, I believe, when they were together. And also, as this thing continues to go left for Joe, some audio has been released of Joe's more public recent relationship with his baby mother, Sin Santana. There's some audio out in the atmosphere in which Sin is talking about Joe putting his hands on her. All right, some toxic nights that led to their breakup. I don't know if that's true or not. I got on Twitter earlier today and I see Joe Budden trending, and I'm like, dang, I'm sure this is about the Sin Santana situation. I get on social media, and the reason why Joe's trending is because they're talking about him jacking a dog off. So I'm like, what the hell? This dude is having a terrible week. And it's starting to look like all this stuff is leaking, because that's an old episode in which they're talking about Joe Budden claiming that he jacked his dog off to, pleasure his dog, which is crazy. I see Joe address it on his Twitter account. Somebody said, bro, IDK, who you pissed off, but the smear campaign is crazy. And Joe said, you can't kill nothing that's ready to die. I don't even know what that means. I don't think that was a suicidal comment, though it can be perceived to be that. I don't think that's what Joe meant by that. He's having a really good stint right now in the game, and he's changing a lot of things. I don't think he's suicidal. I don't know him personally, but to each his own. All I do know is that, Joe's having a bad week and some serious allegations have been made. That's 2 women, 2 of his more popular exes, right? 2 of his more public relationships, both coming out and saying that, he's done some physical stuff to them. And if that is the case, maybe Joe needs to take a couple weeks off and kind of get everything together before he try to negotiate a deal, because it seems like somebody's out for him right now. Like, I do agree with, it is ironic that a lot of this stuff is coming out at the same time, right? People speaking at the same time. That is a recorded conversation of Joe and his baby mama Sin from a long time ago. Obviously, Sin was recording, and somebody got it, had their hands on that audio and put it out there. I mean, it's very ironic timing that his name is out there so much right now, and it seems like somebody doesn't want to see him win. Is it Spotify? I don't know. Is it other platforms? I don't know. Did he piss someone else off? I don't know. Is it Jason Lee? I've heard that name over there with Hollywood Unlocked, who dropped the interview with him or with Jason and Tahiri a couple weeks ago. I don't know. But it's something in the atmosphere, man, because Joe, and they got him on there talking about jacking off a dog right now. Anybody that watches the podcast, I feel like it didn't offend any of us because we know how crazy that nigga get from time to time. But for a regular person to just see on a timeline Joe reportedly jacks his dog off, that looks crazy. That looks crazy. I remember the episode, and I didn't even think nothing of it. That nigga say so much crazy shit. I was like, that's what pissed everybody off? As much as that dude love his dog, that didn't even bother me. But yeah, I can see how that one looks crazy to someone who just doesn't watch the podcast. Y'all let me know what y'all think about everything revolving around Joseph Budden in the comment box below. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support is what I don't take for granted. Salute. I'm out.